Hello guys, this is Whisperin 2007 here. Today I got a deck profile of a Lightsworn deck that I got third place at a local in Aylesbury. We had 31 people turn up, so it was quite a good turnout, good mixture of decks. But this deck, I made a few changes to it, and someone in one of the comments on one of my videos asked me to do a deck profile, and I said, I was going to this tournament, I'll do it afterwards, and I've done quite well. Got the third place, so I'm pretty happy with that. I had a bit of free time, being able to test for a change. So anyway, here we go. So we got the triple Judgment Dragon. Love the card. It is an absolute boss of a monster and looks beautiful in Ultimate. Triple Lumina sets up your plays, especially with the triple Raiden. There's your synchro, level 7 synchros, or you can go into your level 8 synchros with triple black and triple white dragon. And the good part is when you're doing like your synchros with the black or the white dragon, you can search the opposite colour, and also they're quite good at being tribute fodder for the Dragonifs that I play in my deck. I'm playing 2 Minerva. The white dragon is searchable off the 2 Minerva, and a lot of people don't really understand the effect, and it's a very unutilized effect of Minerva that you can set up some huge plays just off of the Minerva. Hugely underrated card, I feel. And also it searches the triple white dragon, also searches the 2 Dragonif that I play. It didn't put as much work in as what it usually does for me at that tournament, but still very good card. Double Lila, MST of the deck, and I am playing 2 Dawn Knight again. I played it about a year ago. For some reason, I don't know why I dropped it, but I put it back in. This is a fantastic card in the deck. For those who are unfamiliar what it does, if it is sent from your deck to the graveyard, you can send a light monster from your graveyard to the top of the deck. So you can restack your Judgment Dragons, or if you know you've got a mill to come at some point in that turn, you can put a Wolf or a Felice from your graveyard back on top of your deck and then just send them off. And also you can actually stack itself, so you can potentially use the other effect next turn. So you can say crash into one of their monsters, and then you get the other effect of Dawn Knight, which if it's sent from the field to the graveyard, you can send a light monster from your deck to the graveyard. So you can send a Wolf, you can send a Felice. You can do that. It gets the effect off if it's synchro summoned, or if you tribute summon the Dragonif, you get the effect off. And that's a good little combo with Dragonif if you do that, because you can send a Felice and then use Felice's effect to destroy a card on the field, a monster on the field, and you can potentially boost up your Dragonif off of that. Anyway, 1 Ovs, 1 Raikou, 1 Aaron, 1 Jane, 1 Aaron, 1 Wolf, 1 Felice, 1 Garroth. I play 1 Shaddoll Beast and 1 Shaddoll Dragon. It's sort of personal preference. Some people might want to play 2 Dragon. That's absolutely fine. I like 1 Beast and 1 Dragon, a bit of draw power, a bit of spell trap removal. Whatever you go for, it works quite well. But that's just my personal preference. 1 Glow Up Bulb, always good to be able to special summon that from the graveyard. Can set up some really good plays. Spell cards, 2 Charge and triple Solar Recharge. Pretty standard for your Lightsworn deck. Moving on to trap cards, double Breakthrough Skill, double Needle Bug Nest. That's pretty standard. But also I'm playing 2 Mirror Force. It's great to have some mass removal at times. So Mirror Force is a good card to have. Although if you want to play other cards like a D-Prison, or maybe you want to play like a Ring of Destruction or a Bottomless Trap Hole, whatever suits you, that is absolutely fine. Going on to the extra deck, Bujin Takesio Kiyomi, I've probably absolutely butchered the name. Discard your hand, draw 2. If you get a dead hand, as what happened to me at one point, I had a Felice and a Beast in hand, just got rid of them, and then drew 2, and then Beast's effect got off, got me an extra card. Castell, flip something face down. You you can, if you have a Shadowll Beast or Shadowll Dragon on the field, you can just flip it face down with cast out, or you can just send something away on the field. One Ragnar Zero, bit for the Cliffort matchup and a bit for any deck that just boosts up monsters' attacks. Steel Swarm Roach, we have a lot of UA and a lot of Clee at that local. That's a good card for there. Very nearly pulled it off on a Clee player. Unfortunately, he had a skill drain set face down. Anyway, Synchros, one Armides, one Ancient Sacred Wyvern. That won me one of my games against Clee in top 4. Black Rose, Clearwing. Michael, should say about Clearwing, I actually managed to, get my first proper usage of that card. So it's a very good card. One Yazi, one Angel Zera, one Crimson Blader, one Stardust Dragon, one Fort Ruler, and one Mistworm. Move on to the side deck. Got 2 Royal Decree, 2 MST, 2 Pulling the Rug, Imperial Iron War play 3 of, because we have a lot of Infernoids and quite a few heroes there, so that's a good little tech card. 2 Mischief of the Gnomes. Normally have a few Evil Swarm players there, but we didn't have today. Mistake and Degenerate Circuit. That's because we usually have a few UA or Yusenju players, so if you play against UA they can't make any big summons at all. Yusenjus, you know, some people say it's a bit of a bad card against them because of Karma 1, but if they're wasting that Karma 1, bouncing that card, it's worth it, I feel. And also it works out as free because you're not paying the 500 life point cost. So it works out as a free card eventually over Yosenju. Anyway, matchups. Round 1 was against TG. I'm going to be honest, not very exciting matchup. I did win it 2-0, but I've beaten this guy plenty of times before, but honestly it wasn't a very exciting match. Round 2 was against Masked Heroes. I found it a bit surprising he wasn't playing Darklaw, but oh well, I won that one 2-0. Round 3 against Clee, I lost that one 2-0. That lose 1 turn is such an annoying card. But he won that one 2-0. Round 4 was against, I want to call it Monarch Stun, but as she said it, she only played 3 Monarchs. But it was one of those where like summon Vanity's Fiend and have March and the Monarchs and trying to bank on you not playing. But that was a very interesting matchup, I must admit. Round 5, final round of Swiss, was against a Blackwing deck. Blackwings can be a bit of a struggle for me, if I'm honest with you. A well built one, I do struggle against, and to be honest I got completely outplayed. But fair play to my opponent. I did say to him I felt that I didn't deserve to win game 1, and I will stick by that. I don't think I deserved to win game 1, but he ended up winning game 2 and 3. So then we went to top 8. Shadowll was my top 8 matchup. I'm not going to confirm it just yet, but I believe this guy went undefeated in Swiss. I ended up winning that one 2-0. This one is a really exciting matchup to watch, and I really recommend it once I put the video up. Game 1, I had this ridiculous field. I had a Michael, a Clearwing, Crimson Blader and a Stardust on the field at the same time. That is just a ridiculous field to have against Shadowl's. And then game 2 was again another very exciting matchup. It came down, I had a Rodent on the field, I had 3 cards in my deck, he had a Scepter on the field, and I was just like, I've got to take the risk. I milled 2 cards and thankfully I had a Lumina in my deck still. So I poked him for that 100 for the win, because at the end he was on 100, I was on 400. It was a really close matchup, really worth a watch. And funny, my top 4 matchup was Clee. It was against the same person who had played in round 3. This one he won 2-1, but it was a lot more exciting than our matchup in Swiss. So game 2 was a bit of a grind game. It went on for a bit. It went on for quite a while because he was afraid of attacking into me with his Vanities Fiend, and I was stopping him searching with mistake. So we had a bit of a grind game, but eventually I pulled through that one, won that game. But then game 3, it was just, he utterly demolished me. But Cliffort is a bit of a struggle for this deck, to be honest. But I'll see what I can do to work on that. But anyway, it was good fun today. No complaints. No, not feeling salty about anything. As always with me, because of being dyslexic and dyspraxic, it can be a bit of a struggle with certain things and trying to avoid misplays and all that. But overall, it was a fun day. I really enjoyed myself, and hopefully I can do better next time. But anyway, for now, this is Whispering in the Wind 2007 signing out.